Well, guys, it's cold this morning. Me and Brody finna go. We got an hour drive. We finna go to the river and make sure them birds are still at the holes and everything. Make sure they still flying. But it's starting to, that colder weather's starting to come through, and so we got to make sure we got to layer up. I'm already cold. We still got to get on the boat and everything. So we're gonna see if we don't freeze. But it should be all right. We got an early start. It's 5:47 right now. I gotta go to my house in West Point, my mom's house, get my waders, and then I have another 20-minute drive to the river. So we'll be back with y'all shortly. Woo-wee! Cold, ain't it, Brody Mac? A cold old morning. Gonna get on this RDB and freeze our tails off.
Old buddy said he's at work right now, but he said it's all a lot of boats.
It's all a lot of boats.
It's all a lot of boats. So hopefully the holes we're gonna check ain't gonna be no muzzleloader hunters. But
Well, I know somebody that was just out here an hour ago and sunk their boat. So, but they got it out. Oh, well, it's about 43 degrees, something like that.
on my truck it showed it was like 38.
38.
Yeah, that's my truck.
It's gonna be a little bit colder on the water with this wind.
That old Merc finna do it, son.
Oh yeah, got a Drake jacket, windbreaker, my Carhartt. I end up taking it off when we walk in though.
That guy was gonna leave the meat on me.
He got some meat on him, he said.
Polar bear stuff, cuz.
Oh yeah. We got the waders in here. I'm using my waders from last year, but they sat outside since last duck season, so they're probably dry rotted. So we're gonna see how that goes. I gotta get me a new pair anyway. We're gonna see how she runs on an old cold morning and just see if we can find anything, see if we can find any birds.
Come on.
Y'all guys like my life jacket? Thing looks pretty good. You know, I don't know what he got going on, but I just put it around my neck.
When it's around my neck, I can't steer. Put it around my waist.
So I just been taught throw these little things over your neck. But you know, closer season we're gonna get them thin ones that like puff up on you when you get in the water so we don't drown, you know. These are a little too big. But we gotta use what we gotta use. We got orange in there because it's actually muzzleloader season and bow season. People been bow hunting the river a lot, so we're just taking that extra precaution, putting orange on us. So anyway, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. We trolling out now in the no wake zone. We finna get rolling, son. And it's a little nippy, I ain't got my neck gaiter, so I'm gonna just have to do a little tuck. Hopefully I won't freeze to death. I ain't got no gloves either. You know, I'm built like this, so I'm cold, guys. I got one layer of pants on, I got 3 jackets. But I'll have my waders on here in a second. I'm gonna take this Carhartt jacket off when we get walking though. I know Brody warm.
Oh, like I said, I got that blubber attached to me, so.
You think it'll be as cold as this over in the morning, or do you think it'll be colder?
I don't know. You can't really ever tell, because I mean, with a week away when you're looking at it, it might say it's 36 degrees, and 2 days before it'll show it's 50.
Yeah, because
it's central Mississippi.
Yeah, last Friday it said it was supposed to be 41 at the lowest and 61 at the highest, and it ended up changing to like 48 to 69, something like that.
My head look big in this.
Your head's always big, Brody.
Shut up.
But we're gonna get rolling.
It's foggy on this water tomorrow.
finna turn her loose, son. Come on with it, cuz. With all this fog, it looks like there ain't really much fog on the camera, but it's a lot more in person. But we ain't gonna turn it wide open to avoid any stumps or anything. There's been 2 sunk boats out here in the last 2 weeks. So, I don't know what's going on with that. But Brody knows this river more than he knows the roads of his hometown. So, we're just gonna keep it rolling. Orange on so they don't get shot. Here we go. I don't know why, but there's a bunch of feathers in this hole. It's not even seasoned yet.
That's some bad mud.
This mud's so squishy, man. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn around. Ugh. Well, my waders ain't got no leaks so far. I ain't got hot, guys. About 41 degrees, 42 degrees. I only got 2 layers on under these waders. 1 pair of pants. I'm sweating, son. But we're walking up to what we think is some flooded timber. Hopefully it is, because that's what I like to hunt. That's what he likes to hunt. We're just gonna see. Well, turns out it's flooded pines, not flooded timber, but it didn't really have a lot of water in it. And it was full of grass, so I don't think we're gonna hunt that. Hey, come to your left.
Where is that down tree?
Where is that? Where is it down tree?
I'm sweaty, so I'm trying to cool off.
Yeah, we both sweat, and we sweat through our dang jeans, through them waders. And
Yeah, there it is.
Alright. We got another hole right here. I didn't get to record, but on our plan B hole, we see a bunch of wood ducks every time we spooked a couple off of it. So, we don't know where we'll hunt up in the morning. We found this big, long slough type deal. It looks pretty promising. We walked up and spooked a crane. There were some wood duck boxes. I don't think nothing's on with that. Up on some fishermen.
There's both.
All right.
We got one.
Oh yeah, look at him go. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Hey, you Skip Howell?
I am.
You know Blake Gordon?
Yeah.
I'm buddies with him.
Last hole of the day, there was no ducks.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
I mean, that's very cool.
But the first hole looks like a roost hole, and that was the most promising looking hole. But like, you know, all these holes had a bunch of birds in them when it was still hot. But I guess, you know, it's muzzleloader season now in Mississippi. And we had done heard about 3 shots today itself, and it opened up about, you like a week ago or something like that. So that muzzle loader and all that shooting, probably just pushing them around, which ain't ideal. But there will be birds here come season. I'm still confident of that. So ain't nothing wrong with it. God will work it out. If it's in His will, you know, we'll slay some birds. If it's not, you know, I don't know. I want to kill some birds. We headed back. Got about a 15-minute drive. I'm gonna be pushing it, making it on time to basketball. But he's staying out here with one of our other buddies, gonna keep scouting, hopefully find other holes. Well, we got other holes to scout, but I don't have time, so they're gonna try and finish that off. And that's gonna be the end of the episode, guys. Thank y'all for sticking around, and God bless, and Jesus loves you.